Shalom Israel. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to whom it rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Quadash, for allowing me to do another lesson. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit, and salutations to the elect, whom the Lord hath given ears to hear. All right, and I want to title this one, that he may run that readeth it. And it comes by way of a precept. Let me grab it. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the house tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So the vision, meaning oracle or prophecy, making it plain upon tables, right? Board, slab, tablet, plank, which is what you see, brothers, when you see us out there in the highways and hedges. We have banners, boards of prophecies, and then we'll have on those same banners and boards scriptures to align with what you see. Write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Now the word run, meaning to run swiftly, dart, to bring or move quickly, hurry. It says, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Now, as you see, I got these videos lined up purposely because brothers are telling what's going on in the news, right? In the real news, something that's not spoken of on the CNNs, the CNBC, right? But this is what's happening, and this spells out Jacob's trouble. All right, 2 out of the 3, which all of us talk about it, but just to highlight that point of Jacob's trouble, Jacob being you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, who at this point in time are in trouble. Let's grab it. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. So I just want to, the Spirit told me to look into the commentary. Now it says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail? The usual posture of woman in such a condition, trying hereby to abate their pain and ease themselves. This metaphor is made use of both to express the sharpness and shortness of this distress, as the pains of a woman in travail are very sharp, yet short, and when over, quickly forgotten, and so will be at this time. It will be a sharp trial of the church and people of God, the Israelites, but it will last but for a short time, and the joy and happy times that will follow will soon cause it to be forgotten. It says, at the departure of blood, right, because this is the last piece of pain we're going to feel forever, right? And the Lord got to get his people right. All right, for this, the Lord has to get the others, the 2/3 of his people, right. All right, because pretty much this life is set forth as a punishment for our iniquities. But you have certain of our people that are not repentant, are not mournful. So the Lord got to turn up the fire all the way up. All right? Because at the end of the day, others, like the scriptures say in Zechariah 13, some shall pass through the fire, some shall be taken by the fire. All right? And that's the elect versus the non-elect. The 1/3 versus the 2/3. All right? And the Lord is bringing that fire, aka the wrath of Esau Edom. So it says, and all faces are turned into paleness at the departure of blood through fear and trembling. The Septuagint and Vulgate Latin versions render it the yellow jaundice. Their faces were of color of such persons that have that disease upon them, or as others, the green sickness. Some render it the king's evil. Right? And it's going to be a trying time for all of us, but we're going to be happy, as it is written of in Revelation 3:10. Right? The Lord said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So that's a part of the hour of temptation. Right? And again, I take you back to these I take you back to these videos, because brothers are making the visions plain upon tables. Now, with that being said, I want to jump over to Second Ezra 16. And 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So even though at the physical realm you see man behind closed doors, so to speak, in the spiritual realm, it was the Lord. Jumping down to verse 17, where Ezra is saying, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Now in the word woe, where it says right here in the Bible, woe primarily signifies deep sorrow, lamentations, or impending judgment and calamity. And again, the title tells it all. Deportation, death lights, Jacob's trouble. Let me play a little bit of the brother's video.
So what you have here is you have one story that migrants in the United States have been routinely shackled at the waist, wrists, ankles, and loaded onto cargo planes. Not just cargo planes, but cargo planes with the rear doors that can open mid-flight. Completely separate story. 5 corpses with their hands and feet bound have been found floating in the sea off the coast of Majorca. And since January, 31 bodies have been recovered there.
These aren't commercial flights. They're military-style planes with no windows, metal floors, and a rear ramp that can open mid-air. The U.S. uses